Welcome back to Gators Talk. I am your host, millionaire trader Alex Chickens, guys. We are back for another one, guys. Y'all know the transfer portal is hot right now. Everybody know it's hot right now. A lot of movement in the portal, guys, and a big mover that came out of Ohio State, Caleb Burton. Guys, Caleb Burton. Caleb Burton out of Ohio State. The kid is hold on, give me just a moment, guys. 6 foot tall, 165 pounds, a wide receiver. He was a high 4-star recruit. The guy just had too many guys in front of him. He was buried in the depth chart in Ohio State. Everybody knows how Ohio State recruit wide receivers. They recruit the top flight of the top flight wide receivers every year, and they stacking them on top of each other like Legos. So he was buried. So the guy wanted out. He's out on the transfer portal in the marketplace, guys. And the guy was a big-time recruit coming out of high school. He's a top 200 player coming out of high school. So this is a top prospect. You know, he's a blue chip athlete, guys. I think the Gators should go after him. You know, we need to upgrade our room. Not only that, you know, bring a top recruit coming in at the portal and continue to recruit at a high level in 2024. The kids just jumped out the portal, I think earlier today. So everybody's wondering what's going on with him and see where he's going to land at. Now, we hope Billy Napier in the Army go ahead and put that bid in. It's like, hey, come on down to Gainesville and check us out down here. We got a good program going on. We're building. There's plenty of space for you. We just lost a wide receiver, so we got another scholarship available. Come take a visit. We got a great facilities. We got a great living condition. Nutritional, family, everything is awesome down here. Come on down to Florida, baby. But yeah, he jumped out the portal, man, and it's a lot that's a lot going on, man. We got a top flight recruit right there, so if we can get him in the program and get him acclimated, that'll be awesome. But we know we have a shortage on the offensive line, and guess what? We got another Ohio State player coming out the portal. That will be Ben Christmas. He's a junior. 6'6", 299 pounds, interior offensive lineman. He was the 7th best player in the nation. He was a top 150 player in the nation. So he's an interior offensive lineman, a guy that we need really, really, really bad. We need him real bad, guys. We need him bad like a summer gun. Y'all already know how many guys we done lost to the portal over the last 6 months. We lost a lot of guys. And this guy's a top flight prospect. He's a blue chip athlete as well. He's coming from a great program in Ohio State. So you know he's a top flight player. You know what you're getting out of this player. All you gotta do is get this kid to work hard, get him in the program with Donnell Stapleton and Rob Sale. Let them boys do their magic, and hopefully they don't run them off. Hopefully buy into the program and we can settle them in real good and bring in a road grader offensive lineman. That's another guy that, you know, that's out there that we can actually go and get. And we got a couple of more offensive linemen that's in the portal, guys, and that would be Mr. Aaron Gunn, red shirt sophomore, 3-star athlete, 6'3", 308 pounds, interior offensive lineman, Louisville kid. That's who he was playing for. That's who he was committed for. He's coming out of Louisville. So we're trying to see what we can get out of this kid. He's still a kid that you gotta, coach up and develop. But Like I said, oh yeah, he's also a redshirt sophomore, so he still have plenty of time left, and we need to fill that room back up with solid players that has the ability to play in the SEC. He has SEC size. Um, that's a kid that we can just groom and develop. He still have plenty of time and eligibility left, and we need bodies in that room. Not just bodies, but we need kids that can play. And bringing in Ben Chrisman and bringing in Aaron Gunn, that's two more interior offensive linemen. You can get play left guard, right guard, center, or you can kick Roderick Kearney back out and move Aaron Gunn to center if he have any experience at that position. Whatever Rob said on Darnell Stapleton choose to do with the kid, but bring them in. We need guys. We have the scholarships available. Let's go. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. We got a lot of guys, top flight guys in the portal. Let's take a look at Gunn here. Let's see what the kid look like. Pretty big kid. And that would be him. Solid mass. Look like he's been in the gym. You can see he got some muscle on him. So he's already been in the program, already in the facility. He understands how college goes. Let's bring him in. Let's get this guy developed and ready to pound the ground, But that's Aaron Gunn. We got a veteran safety that has just entered the portal, and that will be R.J. Moulton out of Michigan. Got another Big Ten kid. He's a redshirt junior. Or actually, he's a junior. Excuse me, he's a senior. 6 foot tall, 221 pounds. Michigan. 31 tackles, 20 solo tackles, 1.5 sack, 1 interception, 1 pass defense. As a veteran safety, understand the game, been playing the game 4 years. So the kid knows his football. So that we could bring in a guy with veteran presence, help the safeties, help those young safeties. That's what we have, which is Miguel Mitchell and Kamara Wilson. We could bring him in, help those guys, bring them along on defense, and just understand how to be a college athlete at a high level. Because as you can see, Michigan just came off a national, not national championship, but a playoff run. So these kids know what it takes to get to that level, at least play to that level, and what kind of competitiveness to bring every week, and how to study film, how to how to schedule his days when it comes to nutrition, school, and football practice. Even with the young ladies as well, he can school those guys on that as well. So the kid has a lot of experience in college football, and I think that'll be a good prospect that we can look at. But there's plenty more guys we got out here, guys. We got Joshua Foreman from Florida State. He's a redshirt sophomore, 6'3", 250 pounds. Former 3-star athlete, guys. We know we lost Ryland Powell Ryland Jr. So we need to bring in another body, another kid that can step right on in and compete with the other players. Maybe be a rotational piece or just compete with other players and upgrade that competition in that room. He was a solid player for FSU last year. FSU went 10-3 last year, so they won some ball games, but they lost the big ball games. But they won 10 ball games last year, and those kids was balled in, and then he'd understand how hard they got to work to make things work. He knows that, but I guess he's looking for another opportunity, so that's why he hit the portal. And hopefully the Gators can land him and bring him in the program and see what we can do with these kids. Well, there's plenty more guys that's out there in the portal. Guys, believe it or not, Yusuf Margabil is back in the portal. Should we go get him? Should we get him to come back to Florida? Hey, we know you made a mistake. Come on back to Florida. And he was a four-star athlete coming out of high school. He's still a redshirt junior. 6'5", 330 pounds. Was a Gator. I don't know what else, where else he's gonna go. He left Florida, went to Colorado with Prime. Didn't like that situation. Now he's out of there again. Uh, I don't, hopefully, Billy had a relationship with him, even though that's one of Dan Mullen recruits. But hey, let's see if we can get him back in the program, man. Maybe he made a mistake and understand. Hey, I like it in Florida. Florida's a great program, and opportunity still there for him. Let's bring him back and see what you want to do. But we don't know if that's going to really happen now. That's just me wishful thinking and me saying what I'm saying about it. We know he's a top prospect coming out of high school, so we know that much. But I truly don't know the situation that happened as far as him causing him to transfer out or their relationship with Billy Napier and Rob Selling down there in Stapleton. Don't know how that relationship really was, and really, like the other players said before, a lot of players wasn't bought in. So maybe he was one of the players that wasn't bought in. Not sure. But he's back on the market. He's back in the portal. So that's a four-star player. A lot of talent there. Have a couple years of eligibility left. Grew into a powerful kid. Hit the weight room really good. Was really getting better, man. Was really this year was supposed to be his opportunity to come on in and shine, but these kids are just pulling out of college and pulling the trigger so quick on the transfer portal. They're losing the opportunities. Just like Emory Jones. Emory Jones transferred out last year. Guess what? He could have been in this quarterback battle. Maybe they didn't need Graham Mertz if he stayed on campus. But hey, that's this. They're gonna live and learn by jumping in that portal and really cutting their time. If you're not gonna immediately play, you're really putting your scholarship in your football career at risk. And these guys are gonna learn, man. Because right now, it's all a new situation for them, and these coaches are letting it happen. But over time, these situations are going to change, and NIL deals going to end up slowing down a little bit. Well, maybe not in the front end coming out of high school, but on the back end, you can earn it. And once you get in the program, and they'll use the NIL for player retention, and that's how it's going to end up going. But the transfer portal just definitely been on fire, guys. Still a lot more people in there. We still got a few more players that we can take a look at. We got a kid out of Nebraska that went to IMG, Stephon Wynn. He's a redshirt senior, 6'4", 299 pounds. Really big kid, plays defensive tackle or the 5 technique. You can use another big body down the inside there. Big Dez is a big man, but he can't play that many snaps. We can bring in another big man in there. He's a senior, so you have 1 year eligibility left, and you can use him 1 year. Strengthen our defensive line, have a nice heavy rotation up in the middle of our defense, and that'll be awesome. And we also have a safety, Jaquarius Conley. He's a junior, 6'1.5", 205. Pretty solid kid. Attend North Carolina, is in the portal as well. It's another safety, another athletic kid that can play ball. Been in the program for quite a while. So the kid's pretty strong right now, pretty fast right now. Acclimated to college, ready to make things happen. But we got a lot of guys in the portal that's worthy of looking at. And hopefully Billy Napier and staff, take a look at these guys, scout these guys pretty good. Watch the tape, watch the film, do an assessment, do a good eval, and see what you get out of these kids. See what you can do. And also, there is one more guy, a Notre Dame prospect. Kid out of Notre Dame. He was a 4-star kid. Junior, 6'1", 210 pounds, linebacker. we could bring in some more experience at linebacker. Taraji Henson, Taraji Mitchell. Taraji Mitchell got 1 year left. Derek Wingo still not sure how he's going to return as far as that shoulder injury. We don't know how much it's going to heal and how his body going to react to that once he start playing football again. So you never know. We got a couple of young guys behind him, which is Shamar James, also Jaden Robinson. It's another player we got in there, Manny Nunnery, Deuce Spurlock. A lot of young guys back there in the linebacker room. So bring in Prince Coley, a nice veteran player. To bring another veteran in that room, help these guys come along pretty good, pretty smooth. Maybe use them as a special team player as well, so we can also increase the special teams. If we can bring in a guy that can play on the field and play on the special teams, that strengthens the team overall. But there's a lot of kids in the portal that's pretty solid, and that I think we should take a look at. Really, I mean, those were solid players. You could go back and look at the tape, go look at some of the highlights, and see how they did in college. A lot of those guys, some of those guys were still pretty young. Some of them really haven't played yet. Much like Caleb Burton, he haven't played yet, but he's a good, talented athlete. So those are the guys that I've thought that we should take a look at. That's in the portal right now. Just hit the portal maybe over the last few days. Definitely Ben Chrisman, big time player. That's a big get that's a need that we really need really bad. Aaron Gunn as well. I know they was looking at the Simmons kid out there in San Diego State. So that's 3 linemen that we can bring in to beef up our front five, guys. Cause we need to get those guys, big guys, and more guys that's in the trenches right now. We're shorthanded right now, and we need to upgrade those positions as well. But guys, what you think, man? Let me know what your thoughts, man. Once you get down in the comment section, guys, let me know what you think. That was the Portal Talk, guys. We finna get out of here.